All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. We'll watch the Memphis Grizzlies in this one as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Jalen Brunson.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Tatum in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Nikola Jokic is out there with Davis. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And, of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Pass to Jokic. James against Tatum. Now here's Jokic. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Jordan. Tatum with it. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Brunson, and counted from 12 feet.
You know, we've become accustomed to Brunson making tough shots just like that.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Davis. Jokic in the post. Got it.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Brunson. 9 points for him in his last game. Now here's Jordan. Back to Brunson. Pass to Tatum. Over James. The putback. Here's Russell. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points in his last timeout. Now Booker. The 3. Russell with the rebound. The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. BA, I think inexperience and overconfidence got the better of them. A veteran Lakers team was able to put them away.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Jordan against Booker. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Davis. Pass to Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. Jordan's gotten his second bucket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Good work defensively by Russell.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Jordan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Devin Booker. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards, he's checked in for Brunson. He throws good. Jordan. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
And Jokic drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. From 17, Jordan misses.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. Russell a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Minnesota in the lead. Now Edwards. Yet to see a basket. Jordan with it. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Edwards for 3. Connects from downtown.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout called. Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Evan Mobley comes in for Davis. And Brandon Ingram subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jordan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Jokic the screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Drops in the 3.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Edwards. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And he lobs it up. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
To the inside. And Brown with the stuff.
You know, it's not just the energy Siakam brings to the defensive end. It's the instincts. Great job turning them over.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell, the pass to Jokic. Minnesota with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they accomplished what they set out to do in that game. Took control of the tempo and imposed their will.
Absolutely dominant performance from them. They are only going to get stronger as this season progresses.
Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
Question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Johnson is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 down low. Johnson with it. Siakam outside. Brown against Ingram. Back to Siakam. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Grizzlies. 9-point game. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Bridges, a screen on Brown. And that one's good. Ingram. All right, Graham, as a team, how long you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, B.A., a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders. And they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say you have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
Bridges outside from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Down low. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Minnesota calls timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Donovan Mitchell is a man of the people. He said, quote, just being in the community, whether it's going to high school games or barbecues, you never know what that one moment will do for a child. I'm forever grateful that I'm able to do that and get that reaction, and I will continue to do that throughout my life. Guys?
Yeah, terrific stuff there, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Booker's checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jalen Brunson comes in for Johnson. Brown passes to Edwards. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Brown. Offline with a 3. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brunson. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. James is checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The free throw drops for Jokic. And Minnesota has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Tatum passes to Brown. Pass to Brunson. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Here's Bridges. Back to Booker. Takes a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brown against Bridges. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. Jokic grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Jokic has got 9 points.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Outside Tatum. Stolen by Booker. Here's the break. And he's going for the lob. The offensive rebound. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Mobley, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Ingram comes in for Bridges. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Robinson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jordan comes in for Anthony Edwards. That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Brunson. Ingram against Brown. Shot clock at 6. And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
BA, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw's good. Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Booker surveying the floor. Mobley. Good work defensively by Robinson. Minnesota in the lead. Tatum passes to Brunson. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Booker. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to James. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Robinson with the block. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists. Here's James. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Oh, there's the alley. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Mobley passes to James. There's the strength of the King.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Greetings,
You know, right now for Minnesota, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And we come back to the game at hand. In the first half, plenty to like for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Usually when you head to the...
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 7. We've got LeBron James. Nikola Jokic is out there with Davis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Here's Jordan. Chalk up 2 there. Jordan's got 13.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Pass to Jordan. Back to Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
You know, one of Brunson's many skills is his ability to absorb contact.
And here's Jokic. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Brunson taking his time here. And Davis with the block.
Using that 7'6" wingspan, Anthony Davis, an elite shot blocker.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. No dice from the high post. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Jordan. Over Booker. Nails it with a hand in his face. He's got 15.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
James against Tatum. James passes to Jokic. In the paint. Jokic going off.
That's why people want to play with LeBron. He's always creating good looks for his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Booker. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. With a 9-footer, 5 on the clock. And it's Jokic missing.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. And it's Jokic missing.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Jordan against Booker. Count it. Good. Jordan's got 19 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Timeout called. Memphis.
On your defense, here they come, Joe Bridger.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Memphis. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. James against Tatum. James passes to Jokic. The three from Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Donovan Mitchell looks to pull the trigger whenever he can. I just love his confidence.
Pass to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pulls up at the elbow. And another basket for Minnesota.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Davis with a screen on Tatum. Here's James. Right side Davis. Blocked! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Ingram's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
Number 31, Brandon Ingram.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Tatum. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Outside Tatum. Here's the three. Davis with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And it's Tatum missing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds James. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Edwards. On the wing, Davis. Three-pointer. And again, Memphis no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Jordan. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Siakam, he's checked in for Russell. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Johnson in for Jordan. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wallace, covered by Johnson. Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Wallace. Fires it from 18. Jokic, good. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, Run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Brunson. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Edwards out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Bridges, a screen on Brunson. Booker with it. Picked up by Tatum. Booker can't get it to go. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, and Mobley with the block. James passes to Booker. Back to James. Shoots over Siakam. That one's good from James on the assist by Booker.
Don't let the analytics fool you. LeBron knows the importance of the mid-range shot.
Edwards against Mitchell. Outside Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Booker. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
You know, there aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
Timeout called, Memphis. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. Walker, he's checked in for Memphis. Brandon Ingram comes in for Bridges. Brown, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's James. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brunson passes to Brown. Inside. Here's Robinson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the Suns matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Throw good, Robinson. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Russell is checked in. And both free throws good for Robinson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Booker, the pass to James. Back to Booker. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Right side Brown. Right side Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. So it's Minnesota now. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to James. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Davis with a screen on Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Here's Davis. Goes up again. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Davis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
There are just few guys can own the glass like Anthony Davis. He makes the play before the defense can retreat.
There's Tatum with the 3. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
To the middle. From 7, and he's 6 for 12 after that one.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Here's Jordan. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And he lobs it up top. The lob. Very well done.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Give him a round of applause for Jovica Benson.
On defense, the Grizzlies. 11-point game. 13 feet out. And it's blocked by Davis. Pass to Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Davis. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Brunson finds Tatum. Russell a screen on James. Tatum against James. Outside Russell. Stolen by Davis. Stolen by Russell. Going inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Anthony Davis. 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's about health. When AD is, he's a major force, a nightly double-double threat with incredible length and athleticism.
The second one drops, and that brings him within 10. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that brings him within single digits. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And they earn win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun. That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Free throw's good. Jordan. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Jordan. Goes up on the wing. And it's in there. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Leading by 12. Brown against Bridges. Now here's Brown. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.
Up next, the Heat taking on the Bucks. The Miami Heat, a strong season. 4th place in the Eastern Conference. And gunning for that top 3. Bucks, Heat, only on 2K Sports.
Put me on top.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA, and a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Miami, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they haven't started quite as fast as everyone predicted, but they're still one of the teams to beat, in my opinion, and still a championship contender.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Garnett out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position. And for Miami, we've got Green. Irving is out there with Curry. Then it's Paul George. And it's Yao in at the 5 down low. This is his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
First free throw is good. Well, we know both these teams, Greg, are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Good.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. If one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Now here is Yao. Good ball movement here by Miami. Irving, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Now, here's Wade. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's good.
Wade can knock it down from any place on the floor now. He's got a really pure stroke.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Miami Heat, coming off that loss against the Nets.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
And here is Johnson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Garnett against Green. Pierce feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Here's Garnett. Banked in off the glass.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Johnson against Curry. Yao with a screen on Johnson. Curry from deep three-point land. A rebound by the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Irving can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Johnson dishes to Garnett. Wade outside. Garnett with the screen for Wade. Draymond Green pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Yao trying to break free. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside, Pierce. Back to Wade. Garnett with a screen on Irving. Wade. And he hits it to tie the game up. Wade's got 6. So it's Miami now. Irving with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Curry can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Irving, and Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Heat making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Pierce. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thompson finds Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, the length KG has created some problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
A vocal forward who plays with an edge, that may be an understatement when you're talking about Garnett. He seems to thrive on trash talk and trying to get into the head of his opponents.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Miami. The Bucks also with the sub. Morning's checked in. That one is no good. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
Now Wade, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And it's Wade slamming it down.
And man, does Wade know how to put on a show. That throwdown was just vicious.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Miami. They trail by 3. Outside Gasol. .146 left in the first. Here's DeRozan. Up and in on the layup.
It takes more than that to distract DeRozan.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
A moment now to see the stats for Wade. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Yao checked in for Gasol. Griffin comes in for Draymond Green. And James Harden subbed in for Curry.
Look, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Milwaukee foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
.109 left to play in the first quarter. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Now here's Robertson. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Irving. Outside DeRozan. Kick by Yao. To the inside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Yao's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, when Yao cuts like this, you got to try to get in front of him and impede his progress. Beautiful execution in the pick and roll there.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Nice work to get it inside and drum contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Bucks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. DeRozan against Thompson. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low. Might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Dwyane Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Milwaukee in the lead. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Warning is out there with Thompson. Then it's Drexler. Then there's Robertson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And for Thompson, range shooting seems almost effortless. He has incredible natural shooting ability.
Now here's DeRozan. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Thompson for 3. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 3 assists in the game. DeRozan scanning the floor. Outside Griffin. Yao with a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's DeRozan missing. Milwaukee leading by 6. Pass to Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Guarded by Harden. Marciulionis against Robertson. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Inside. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Marciulionis. Harden's got his first 2 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees.
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Gasol's checked in for Griffin. Paul George comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Marciulionis. Pierce is checked in for Milwaukee. Wade comes in for Klay Thompson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Irving against Robertson. Irving dishes to Gasol. Harden outside. Right side Irving. Launches it. Rebound by Drexler.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Robertson against Irving. Robertson right side. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 8. Now Irving. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Irving's got 5.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here's Drexler. Still yet to score. Robertson against Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robertson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Irving surveying the floor. Harden outside. George against Drexler. Jacks up a 3. And Paul George, good for the 3.
Like the shooting form, George, with really strong mechanics. That's why the shot looked so pure coming off his fingertip.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Different look for Miami. Blake Griffin comes in for Yao. And Stephen Curry subbed in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Okongwu's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Klay Thompson comes in for Clyde Drexler. And it's Johnson in for Robertson. And here is Johnson. 9 points last game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the space there, but it's offline. And George kicks to Curry. The tray. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
There's 1:38 left here in the second. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
That's his third three-pointer now after hitting none in the opening period.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Now, here's Curry after Dwayne Wade's miss. Back to Irving. Griffin sets the screen for Irving. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Johnson outside. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
And all the way, Curry outplaying everyone on the floor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yao comes in for Gasol, and it's Draymond Green in for Griffin. Free throw good, Curry.
What you have to respect about Curry is that he is never satisfied. He's always fine-tuning his game and working hard to stay as sharp as possible.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Johnson against Curry. Here's the three. That one misses. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Milwaukee. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of a shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half. And you look at the league, Shaq, you've said today's players are pudding pops, which, by the way, are delicious. Any other dessert-related put-downs?
Great question, Ernie. Cupcakes, always good.
Soft serve. 2 on the nose, Kenny. Work on it. I'll come back to you. And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
This is why coaches tell their guys, always be ready. We're going to need you. Be ready. And you don't always know which games it'll be. But tonight, they needed scoring from their reserves. Good job, guys.
It's kept them in the game, but I think they'll have to ride their stars down the stretch.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So with Gasol on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. George is out there with Green. Then there's Yao. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Curry in at the point guard.
First team foul.
Green against Garnett. Johnson sets the screen for Garnett. Over Green.
And Green plays the game with passion. I mean, nowhere is that more apparent than in his defense. There is no such thing as an easy shot when Draymond's on him.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Irving.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Wade. 8 points for him.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Johnson against Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And it's tied up with that one. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Johnson against Curry. Pierce wide open. He fires. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. George passes to Green. Lob pass to George. Stolen by Pierce. Curry against Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Yao Ming.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
The 7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you gotta love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And here come your Heat Breaker dance crew.
a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. How last month turned out for him, averaging 5 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
George finds Irving. Good ball movement here by Miami. Green with the ball. Now Garnett defending. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will. Second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. That one doesn't drop.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
The Heat trail by 3. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Irving from long range. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Look who it is, fans. It's your Heat squad. Make some noise!
And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing 2 guards in basketball. Dwayne Wade on top.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to call him a true 2 guard because of how often their offense runs through him. Maybe he's more like a 1.5 guard.
Garnett inside. Working on Green. Paul George with the steal. Dishes to Irving. To the middle. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And Green slams it in.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Top of the key, Garnett. He kicks to Pierce. Lob pass to Garnett.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
George against Pierce. Now here's George. He's tightly guarded.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Second personal foul.
The Heat have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And he makes the first.
Always been nails from the line, something George takes pride in.
And the Bucks making a change here. Drexler's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A 3-ball. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And the Bucks lead by 1.
This is encouraging to see from Drexler, wanting to space the floor more with his outside shooting and doing so there.
It's Curry outside. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Curry looking around. Down low. Here's Green. Right through the D for the layup. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And you know Green can get aggressive when he needs to, finding a way around tight defense inside.
Johnson finds Abdul-Jabbar. The Bucks working the ball around. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Bastial. Here's Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Curry so accurate from 3-point range.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Johnson, the pass to Garnett. Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Garnett with the block. And he's able to get it back. Curry with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee is gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Outside Curry. From deep 3-point land. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Heat. And we'll be right back after this.
50. The Bucks. 49.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Mourning. Pierce is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Robertson. And it's Wade in at shooting guard. Thompson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Irving. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
The kick out to Pierce. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Pierce has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
And there's the pass to Griffin. And here's George. Shoots from the baseline. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Heat lead by 4.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick and roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick and roll situations.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the Heat call time here.
Let's get loud!
James Harden, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Drexler, he's checked in for the Bucks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Irving with it, picked up by Robertson. And yes, it's good.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Mourning a screen on Harden. Wade passes to Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now, here's George. Right side Irving over Robertson. Irving can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So Drexler will go to the free throw line. That one on George. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Miami. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. To the paint. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Pierce. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Garnett.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Drexler.
You know, the alley-oop is a 2-part play, folks. It takes a great pass, but it's much easier to execute the pass when you're throwing it to Clyde Drexler. The glide, getting up and down.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen for George. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Irving's checked in for the Heat. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Wade's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
The feed to George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Paul George.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from George. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Johnson against Curry. Johnson, the pass to Wade. Outside, Pierce. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Johnson against Curry. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And Curry comes right back with a three.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Wade with it. Now Green defending, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Releases. Now, no good. Milwaukee has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Wade, good.
In Wade, we trust in the big moments. This guy knows how to get it done by himself in the clutch.
Curry against Johnson. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. And it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Wade with it. He's covered by Irving. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's up top. Over George.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender who's extremely disruptive.
A three. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Usually Magic is very consistent and clutch from the line. But the question remains now, will the stakes here be enough to rattle him just a little bit?
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Johnson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A lot of pressure on Garnett here, but he's built for moments like this.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Right on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
When you think about it, Dwayne Wade is just a winner. A guy any coach would love to have playing for him.
Here's Curry. From deep three-point land, no good. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At guard, 6'4", number 5, Jason Kidd. At the shooting guard position, at 6.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sport. And now that we're into December, let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race. And this year's rookie class has been an exceptionally fun one to watch. So I'm sure fans want to know who's out in front. You look at Wembanyama getting his feet wet early in the year, just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
So far, his rookie season has been off to a strong start. Things are going pretty smoothly.
I'm impressed by his contributions. A few of the other rookies are getting a lot more attention, but this guy's playing a valuable role for them already.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. We've got Davis, Devin Booker out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, Kawhi Leonard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Kidd in at the point. 5 to shoot. He shoots. Still very early in the regular season. But, Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set, finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
But Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Booker. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Kidd. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the moment the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Of course, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
Now, here is James. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Carter. It's a 3-point game. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Kidd. Antetokounmpo for 3. Fires it in the triple.
His jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
Jokic with a screen on Leonard to the inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kidd. Carter, a screen on Davis. Down low. Here's Kidd. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Booker. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Carter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
James against Leonard. Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. He's off on the layup. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Booker. Last game for him, he picked up 10. To the paint. Here's Davis. Joel Embiid with the board.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Kidd. Booker defending. Outside Carter. The three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
VA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Memphis also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Kidd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Wing shot on the way. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here is James. Here's Davis. Count it.
And look at the way Davis muscled through that to still get a shot up.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid.
Blocking foul called on Anthony Davis. First personal foul.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Mobley, he's checked in for Davis. And Brandon Ingram subbed in for LeBron. A minute 4 left now in the first quarter. Here's Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
And now let's see who the best rookie rebounders have been during the last 10 games. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
The coaching staff has to be happy with how determined he's looked lately. No letting anybody come between him and the boards out there.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Memphis. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jokic with a screen on Butler. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ingram. A little mid-range shot is up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jokic. Bridges outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. From 18 feet away, Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 5 points.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Butler, and it's Kidd in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Arenas. Good. He's got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Ingram against Butler. Here's Kidd. From downtown. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Kidd's got his second basket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Weber, covered by Mobley. 14 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. Weber's got his first basket.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Timeout call. Memphis. The Mavericks making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Booker, he's checked in for Bridges. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And there's Jokic on the assist by Booker. Jokic has got 6 points. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Now here's Ingram. No points yet. And another basket for Memphis.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just the USA. And I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. BA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. And Doris, the feeling around the league is Evan Mobley could win Defensive Player of the Year multiple times.
You know, BA, I think that's on point. And the reason it is because his effectiveness is not limited to shot blocking. This guy is excellent both on the ball and in help situations. Yes, he blocks a ton of shots, but the fact that he alters even more is as impactful. And he does this all at such a young age without getting into serious foul trouble. Look out, league. Evan Mobley is going to get better and better.
Here's Kidd. He's got 5. Back to Carter. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Dallas, no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Jokic the screen. Booker with it. Now Carter defending. From 9 feet out, Weber pulls it in. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Leonard outside. Pass to Weber. From 7 feet. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. making substitutions here. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Here's James. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. 1:52 left in the second. Walker, a screen on Leonard. And there's James from the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, LeBron, too many options, too many weapons at his disposal when he runs the pick and roll.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Arenas. Butler against Ingram. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6. Now Leonard lets it go from deep. Walker pulls down the board. James deciding where to go with it. Booker finds James. And Embiid with the block.
Now you have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Arenas. Now here's Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
51 seconds left in the first half of this one. Booker, the pass to James. Booker with a screen on Leonard. Here's James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Nikola Jokic comes in for Walker. And it's Anthony Davis in for Ingram. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Kidd. Booker defending. Leonard outside. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Davis, the pass to James. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Off with the layup. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
I love to see when those shots go in. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the...
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them off.
That would be a correctamundo.
Wait, time out. Aren't you a police officer? So shouldn't you place yourself under arrest for that?
Kenny, that's a little thing we call metaphor.
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Grizzlies.
Their defense is the opposite of disruptive. Listen, in the NBA, everyone's so good. You can't completely shut a team down, but at least make them work for it.
I expect that's what they are discussing at this very moment. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for Memphis, Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Booker. Pass to James. Jokic in the post. Embiid covers. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Dallas has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Carter. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
James outside. Pass to Davis. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Fires from way outside. Did he?
Oh, no, he did it!
My, he did!
Gotta love his confidence taking that one.
Wow! And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Mavs. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Pass to Kidd. The 3 is up. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. James against Leonard. James outside, inside. Throw it down, Nikola.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick and roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate, turn the lights out.
Carter from outside. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And it's blocked by Embiid. Carter against James. Pass to Kidd from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Timeout call, Memphis. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. Second, Dallas.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Carter against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Davis against Antetokounmpo. And Davis good for 3. Davis has got 5.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Carter. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. 11 points in the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Now Jokic. Give him 8 points now. And Booker, here we go. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Carter finds Leonard. Embiid against Jokic. Elbow shot. Embiid can't hit. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
To the middle. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hook to sustain the advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Mavericks. Mitchell's checked in for Memphis. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Antetokounmpo outside. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Memphis. Mikal Bridges comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler against James. Embiid, a screen on James. Butler passes to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
That's a really solid pass from Jimmy Butler. This guy all about making his teammates better.
Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Kidd, checked by Mitchell. Here's Arenas, knocks it down from distance. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
For 3, Bridges, that falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap. Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
James passes to Jokic. Outside Mitchell. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
From deep, Mobley. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket. And he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Leonard in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Booker. Mobley on a screen. Carter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Mobley. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Weber passes to Carter. Wembanyama, screen on Ingram. And here's Wembanyama over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's long. Ingram against Carter. Outside Booker. Back to Ingram. The rebound by Carter.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Leonard outside from the arc. Here's Weber. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And the Grizzlies call time here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Outside Wembanyama. And there's the lob. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. High post Davis. Pushing it up now. And stolen by Leonard. Outside Carter. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Jokic with a screen on Leonard. James passes to Jokic. Here's Kidd. Booker defending. Pass to Leonard. Here's Kidd. And stolen by Booker. And here's Jokic. Now here's Davis. Antetokounmpo covering. Taken away. And here's the fast break. Here's Kidd. Again the miss by the Mavericks. The Grizzlies have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Davis, the pass to James. Jokic up top. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo against Jokic. 4 on the clock. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Dallas has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Memphis trailing here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Mr. Vince Carter. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Booker. Here's Jokic.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Carter, a screen on Booker. Pass to Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
And He's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Jokic passes to Booker. Cuts off the pass. Antetokounmpo inside. Davis on him. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 13. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. Joker dominating inside.
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
And Dallas calls time here. They're on top by 11. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Carter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Mr. Vince Carter. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Carter nails them both. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. For 3, Booker. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Here's Kidd. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Mavericks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they play.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Joel Embiid.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Kidd. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, congratulations on the win. How does this team continue to improve as the season goes on?
We just got to pick it up from where we left this game.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian.
Work hard, play harder.
It's the NBA. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jokic.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Carter. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Kidd in at the 1 spot. And for the Grizzlies, they've got LeBron James. Davis is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Jokic in at the 5 roaming the paint. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
Davis with a screen on Kidd. James looking around. They get the rebound. Here's Davis, and they pick up 2.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. To the wing right side. Kidd kicks to Carter. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points his last outing. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Kidd passes to Embiid. Good in the assist to Kidd. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
You just got to admire the strength of Embiid, able to work through that aggressive coverage.
Jokic with his screen on Carter. Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Kidd. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
James against Kidd. LeBron passes to Jokic. Kicks it out to James. And again, Memphis no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Passes it to Carter. Back to Kidd. Carter outside. Beyond the arc. Again, Kidd missing. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Oh, Richard, the speed with which Devin Booker has accumulated points in his career is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's the 6th youngest player to hit 12,000 career points, and trust me, that list has Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy is a true natural scorer. Putting the ball in the hoop is like second nature for Devin Booker.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and
flop out of the gates, other teams take giant leaps forward.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Mobley, he's checked in for Jokic. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Devin Booker.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Leonard continues to do it all.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Davis setting the pick for James. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Embiid sets the pick for Arenas. Pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Clock at 4. Here's LeBron. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Leonard dishes to Arenas. Embiid sets the pick for Arenas. That one, no good. Good D by Mobley. Davis with it. Now defended by Embiid. Arenas against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Arenas. The deep three from Mitchell. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jokic comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Ingram in for James. And then for Dallas, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Embiid. And it's Butler in for Leonard. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. His first shot coming late. Basket counts.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Ainge. Jimmy Butler is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Weber in at center. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Ingram with it. Nothing on the board. Jokic with his screen on Butler. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas leading by 3. Now here is Ainge. On the wing, Arenas. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Booker's checked in. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kidd comes in for Ainge. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Arenas. No good on the shot. Good D by Mitchell. And for Memphis, they're shooting only 31% of their offense, really struggling to put possessions together. Booker the pass to Mitchell. Memphis moving that ball around. Jokic inside. Wembanyama on him.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots. And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Wembanyama, a screen on Booker. Shoots from 14. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Kidd.
Zero hesitation from Wemby. Coming into the league, just trusting his jump shot.
Arenas against Mitchell. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Outside Butler. Rocket 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires from the corner. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old-school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, DA, thanks for the report. He gets that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Butler, a screen on Mobley. Antetokounmpo kicks to Butler. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Pass to Mobley. Inside. With the shot. Jokic, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Insanity, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
Booker against Carter. Booker outside. Jokic so good in traffic.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Kidd sets the pick for Carter. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid dishes to Carter, and he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 7 points for Vince Carter.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammate. He knows when to make the right pass.
So timeout called here. But first from Memphis. Davis has checked in for Mobley. Leonard, he's checked in for Dallas. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Carter, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going. When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that Pelicans game, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And it's Carter missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Outside Kidd. Carter sets the pick for Kidd to the left wing. Embiid inside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for joining us.
What I'm really wondering is their communication defensively. They've allowed too many good looks, and that's something that can be hard.
And now, let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race so far.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has sort of an effortless way of taking over. The game just comes naturally to him.
Yeah, he stood out, man. I'm telling you, he's got to be excited about his future, these teams. This guy is unbelievable.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Nikola Jokic. James is out there with Devin Booker. And there's Davis. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got the first bucket of the third here for Memphis.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Embiid with the screen on Booker. Here's Carter. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he's very confident from that range. You can't make him off.
Booker looking around. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Dallas calls timeout.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
how his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw drops for Leonard.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
The pass to Jokic. Davis dishes to Booker. Driving to the basket. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Mavericks leading by 3. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Carter with the bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. LeBron passes to Booker. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
LeBron against Kidd. Outside Leonard. And it's Dallas with another.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Booker against Carter. Passes to Jokic. Takes the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Jokic just got 14.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Outside Kidd. Another 3 for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jokic sets the screen for Booker. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard kicks to Carter. Outside Kidd. Embiid with the screen on LeBron. From the high post. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's James. Mavericks with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Embiid. And Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Booker. The shot's good from Carter.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies team.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Memphis. And Dallas with a change here, too. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Kidd. Jokic finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell outside. From past the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LeBron against Leonard. Over LeBron. Leonard, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 3. To the inside. And taken away by Arenas. Carter with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. Second team.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Memphis. Brandon Ingram comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Dallas, Butler comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Johnson in for Vince Carter. Outside Butler. And a wide open look for Arenas. Nailed from three-point land. Arenas has got his second basket of the night. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Jokic inside. Embiid's there.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
Johnson the pass to Arenas. Johnson against LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Mitchell with it. Gilbert Arenas covering, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Butler dishes to Embiid. From deep, Arenas. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Weber is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Carter. And it's Kidd in at the point guard position. Down low, Weber. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley outside. Kicks to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, good on the triple. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Booker's checked in.
For your Grizzlies, number 5, Jarvis Walker.
Weber outside. It's Vince Carter on the wing, defended by Booker. Right block shot, and it's Ingram with the rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And the shot goes in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Kidd kicks to Carter. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Butler is screen on Booker. Carter the pass to Wembanyama. Bridges with it. Butler covering. Bridges misses. Mavericks leading by 5. Outside Kidd. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Booker against Carter. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Dallas calls timeout. Some changes for Memphis. Jokic has checked in for Walker. Davis comes in for Brandon Ingram. And LeBron subbed in for Bridges. Dallas also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo comes in for Weber. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Butler. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thanks, David.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Leonard, the pass to Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. No good with the layup. Leonard finds Carter. Outside Kidd. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Mavericks score. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Now, the team that will make you scream, your ball club.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Now Booker on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander shoots over Leonard, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Fires from 18. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest. Like watching him command an offense, it's a thing of beauty. Not many players have been able to score and assist.
Here's Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Jokic with the screen on Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Carter dishes to Leonard. Easy 2 points on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Mavericks with the rebound. Carter outside. He dishes it to Giannis. Pass to Embiid from deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Embiid's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. LeBron outside. Jokic sets the screen for LeBron. Fades. Count that bucket.
Now understand this. When LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.